Hey, yo, Rio, how's it going? Appreciate that raid. Thank you, gamer. Hope you had a lovely time today. Appreciate you. Thank you for that shout out to Rio. Were you playing some Alien Isolation? Let's go. You are one of the best for Alien Isolation. I'll still never forget the time you supported my hell run on Nightmare through Alien Isolation. What a fun time. W raid. Thank you very much, Rio. So lovely of you. Thank you. I've actually kind of been missing some Alien Isolation. I'm not gonna lie, Rio. I've kind of been missing it. Yo, Tempest, how's it going? Alien Isolation was such a good game, by the way. When I streamed that, like, God, man, like, it was so fun. Zafira's a sweat at these. Zafira does kind of lock in for some words, yep. That do be true. Alright, me and Zeph is done on Resident Evil now, so we're switching over to DBD. That was really fun. We got loads of progress done there. Thank you, Zafira. That was fun. Do be sweating on those words. Heck yeah. I'm currently playing the DLC challenges. It's been a lot of fun. That's awesome, Rio. Well done. Well done. I still need to play through them as well. Rip killer cues? I know, that's what I'm saying, T. The spelling bee champion.
I will ascend.
Clone, it's all good. Good to know that you're cozy, though. Yo, Endless, how's it going? Vecna in 2v8 would be so busted. I'd love it. Steve's very aggressive in them. That naughty alien. Yeah, I definitely want to try it. I definitely want to try it. I liked Alien Isolation. I still want to get back into that. I had a good fair share of jump scares through playing Alien Isolation. We need more Vecna skins. We certainly do. We need to start a riot. What's the chances we get more Vecna skins, chat, before we get more bug fixes for the game? I'd definitely watch you play it. Well, to be honest, I might try, like, maybe when we finish RE5, which we might even finish that next weekend, because we know what we're doing on that game. So maybe the weekend after, once we've finished RE5, I can load up Alien Isolation, and for our little variety, because we will be going to RE7 after, we can do, like, Alien Isolation for an entire stream and just do those DLC stuff. I think that'd be cool. Hello, Max. Not to mention all of his abilities are ping related and 2v8 servers aren't exactly good. That's true. That's true. When I played Dracula, there were a couple of games where, like, the ping was kind of like, you know, because of the server. Like, wouldn't transform when I could transform kind of thing, so you had to, like, button mash it a little bit, like, come on. One stream a week where he doesn't play DBD and it's super chill. It is nice. It is nice. That's why I like to play something a little bit different on a Sunday. Just keeps it fresh, I guess. You know, too much DBD can do things to a man. $120? Damn. That's crazy. Daz, hello there. I'm taking a break from DBD. I'm sweating hard on Deerstalkers now. Let's go, Miku. Bro, I don't mind if people that are taking a break from DBD come watch me lose my mind at DBD. That's fine, honestly. I'll play it for you. There you go. But low-key, bro, I hope, like, our most recent videos just stack against, like, the already, big amount of voices out there that are being very vocal about the issues in the game right now. So hopefully, you know, Fingers crossed. Gotta lurk and get some food in. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you, Rio. I appreciate you. Thank you for that raid again. And yes, I think I will do. You know, once I've done RE5, I think I will do. I want to do like a little Alien Isolation revisit. I used Rapid, saved the best for last for Vecna, and it was so good. That is a fun combo on him. It is a very fun combo. How's your hair, by the way, Anne? I'm here to edge. Let's go. Dude, again. Oh, Miku, no, you're getting jump scared. Managed to snag 2 serums when I came back to DBD well after the event. Let's go. We got 4 flashlights, by the way. I don't know yet. My nails are blue. Ooh, blue nails. Yo, chat. Just got into 2v8 game as killer and my teammate was a troll. Oh, bro, that feels bad, man. Fart on him. I'll fart on him, chat. Cheeky's bringing flashlights. The Vec cheats are getting warmed up. Please do. I will represent the killers, right? We gotta give those survivors some jip. Naughty, naughty. Dead Sands. Dead Sands. All I know is I'm surrounded by a load of dead survivors. Let's get eyes on, shall we? Aha. Look at that, we've already snagged somebody, chat. We've already got a gamer. They're gonna run into the corner of the map. Okay. She leaves the double pallets. She does die on pallet. I'll risk it. Oh shit. Bro, you kind of fucked that up. I'm not gonna lie. That's one. Yesterday I loaded to a lobby as artist, saw 4 medkits quitted. That was my last game. Damn. Bro, I was reading chat there. Do you mind trying to blind me, girl? I'm busy. It is good for killer, this one. Bro, the difference though between this and then Eerie of Crows. Like, what is that? Soko, how's it going? Welcome in. You're very lucky, Miss Croft. They hate it. They do. Use alarm slinger. Let's go, Miku. Been enjoying your YouTube content and wanted to catch a stream. Vecna is endlessly interesting to me. Hey. Can get right behind that. Appreciate you, man. Welcome in. He's very fun. Oh, we greed that all day long, don't we, Sable? And we live that, don't we? Oh, and we jump that too. You think I don't know where you're going? You play predictable. I won't. Artist font need it. If your aiming prediction is fine. Oh, yes. Where's that Lara Croft? Ah! Exactly, that's what I'm thinking too, Sable. Ah! You got stuck in a mimic girl, damn. Oh dear. Oh dear me. That's not good, is it? Life. I didn't really have to do anything there, to be honest. I said, hello there. I saw your killer anxiety video. I think it was well made. While I don't suffer from killer anxiety, I'm glad the community has a voice for it. I really appreciate that comment. Thank you, gamer. Yeah, I noticed that, you know, some people don't. Some people are fine, and that's great. But then there's also a bunch of people that do suffer with it, and, like, they're very, very strucken down by it. And I just wanted to try and, like, you know, allow people to understand that they're not alone, you know? Y'all care too much about these blinds. Oh, this is the other one. Okay, I'm going to get that 4th pain res then. Get that little no way out. I mean, I think they're already kind of knackered, I'm not going to lie. I just want to play Ghostface and have fun and still reasonably be able to win. I know, man, I know. It's just a shame that, oh, you play Ghostface. Well, there you go. You know? There you go. You can't play Ghostface and want to win. You can't do that, right? You have to play Blight. Or the Ghoul. Or Vecna. Or Nurse. You know? Like, no, bro. Like, that makes the... That's boring for the survivors. All they go against is the same killers. And killers feel like shit because they're going against... Well, if they play weaker tiered killers, then they just get, like, you know... Pre-drop W key. Hello. Hello, Yon. Damn. If I feel like it, I run the 4 horsemen of slowdown on Doctor. Very very effective. Yeah, we're going to seal that one. We're going to laminate it. That one is very effective indeed. I think the only thing I feel is that I need to switch off Houndmaster if 9.3 drops with no changes and go to Billy. Billy's the only killer that interests me. I mean, that's good. It's good that you do have an option. It's just a shame, isn't it, that you're going to kind of be put into that position where, you know, you kind of have to... I'm here to edge. Hello there, Arles. What are you doing, Croft? Ascend. Oh, this is for you, by the way, Lara. Ooh, trying to be a little naughty, sneaky girl, I see. Hi. Favorite killer except Vecna? In order, it goes Vecna, Dracula, Blight, if I give you a top 3. Feels like slapping the face to folks who just like lower tiers. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be discriminated against just because they like a killer that just so happens to be weak. Like, we shouldn't be making, like, killers weaker. Oh, she's going all the way over here? What are you doing, girl? Like, I don't even know how to predict that. Climbing the leaderboard, let's go. Chill, cheekies. Hey! I've 12 up, y'all, right? I've been very kind. You should be thankful. I was the most saddest when that perk related to the items got nerfed for... Oh, Vecna's perk? Are you talking about Weave Attunement?
I wish to watch them wither.
People ran Weave and Franklin's, didn't they? It was good. It was good. You could put like pain res, DMS, pain res, like 2 gen slowdown. You could have 2 slowdowns and then Franklin's and Weave, and that would be pretty good. It was very oppressive. It was. Which meant it was fun for Killer, right? It was very fun for Killer. Not so much for Survivor, but then things have changed now, haven't they? Hi there, Meg. You alright, girl? What? Bow. Yes. 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 No, you're not having it back. You can leave, but you're not having it. It's my flashlight now. Go on. Go on. Yes. You don't come back for it. I'm not moving. Mm-mm. To be fair, bro, I was kind of hoping that the entity would kill her, but she's gonna get out. They want enough from No Way Out. Yeah, she gets out. No Way Out is kind of like... I don't know. Like, my idea behind this build right now is Corrupt Intervention is early game. Pain Res and Eruption is mid game. And end game is No Way Out. She can go. She's chill. It's my first game. She gave me an offering. I'm not too bothered. I'll take the 3K. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Remember I said I can't play Unknown anymore? Yeah, I learned to play more dickish, more M1s. Yeah, you just gotta get really not... You just gotta give them some. Hello there, nice to know I got one of your streams. Hope you've been doing good. Oh, getting good games. Thank you, Scar. I appreciate you. We just came from Resident Evil 5. Usually we don't play DBD on Sundays, but we played some Resident Evil 5, and then we've come on over now. So we're just vibing with some DBD. Nice to meet you. I used to use No Way Out on Singularity, but I felt it was a little unnecessary with his cameras. I mean, that's true. That's true. I just thought of a Deerstalker times DBD collab, but it won't happen. Capcom won't revive the series. It's always nice to play some variety. It is. It is. It is nice, chat. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've always been very transparent about it, guys. Like, I try and remain as humble as possible, right? Like Zafira tells me off all the time because I play it down a lot. I say, like, I'm a nobody, you know, blah, 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 and then that undermines things. Because, like, I give myself a hard time, usually, over anything. Half of the time, I think that motivates me more, which is a good thing, but also not a good thing, because there must be better ways to motivate yourself. But, you know, at least I'm transparent about it. Some people aren't, and that's absolutely fine, but I'm just optionally transparent about it, so... We've had people come in here saying, well, you are the Vecna guy. And it's like, I'll play it down, bro, and be like, nah, bro, I'm not big or anything. I'm just some guy, you know. I'm happy with what I've been building and everything. And I'll play it down, and Zafira will shout at me. But then it's like, people come in and are like, bro, you've got over 230 videos on YouTube. You've set a new high world record win streak for Vecna at 170. You've made that much content on him. You've got your own Vecna website. Like, give yourself some credit. And I'm just sat there like, But it's been a lot of hard work, gamers. If I'd have just gone live every day and not done anything, I wouldn't have grown. I wouldn't have gone anywhere. Like, I went on a journey to make sure that we became discoverable everywhere we could and, you know, tried to learn as much as I possibly could. And I'm so grateful for what we have to this point, you know? Like, very, very grateful, extremely happy. Y'all have been so amazing. I've got such an awesome W-goated community cooking up. It's nothing that I can never sniff my nose at that, you know? I'm just so grateful that I've met so many of you wonderful people through doing it. Imposter syndrome, yes. I've been using Billy with Grim Embrace, Nowhere to Hide, Infectious, and Thwack. Hilariously, this is effective against bully squads because of all the screams. We do love some screaming. I think not long ago we did a scream build, didn't we? And it was really funny. W. In such a short amount of time too? Yes. Yes, I know. Like, sometimes it doesn't even make sense, I won't lie. That's me with a 5-year uni degree that's decently hard, supposedly. A 2-year master's degree that I did not even need. A decent job, and the proudest I am is the fact that I managed to lose 10 kilograms from April until now. Let's go, Skate. Exactly. That's something else I'm getting into too, like fitness side of things. Like, you should feel proud of your accomplishments, right? It's the easiest thing in the world to compliment other people, but we're so critical about ourselves. It's okay to have a good attitude, but me personally, like, when I first ever started, like, making content or doing streaming, I immediately thought about, like, be humble, be transparent. You are doing this, yes, volunteer. You are doing this to help people. You're doing this to make people laugh. You're doing this to educate people, to show them, and I've been doing that, right? We act like a goofball. That's just me as a person, I guess. But, you know, we've been grinding. We've been putting out videos that have helped people. We've had so many Giga Chad gamers come in here and say, thank you so much for making those videos. It's always good and fun to watch and whatnot. And that's great. That's amazing. It's like being reminded that, you know, the goal you set out to accomplish it was achieved. So it's like amazing. That's so good. But, you know, it's a lot of hard work and it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm at about 77 kilograms now, probably around 78 to be honest. Didn't really diet for some time, but I need to start my fitness journey was, well, not only weight loss. Yes, very true. There's loads of dynamics to fitness generally, isn't there? Like, they do say you need so much cardio a week and some weightlifting. Yeah, just get into it slowly. Just see every milestone as a big achievement and congratulate yourself and know that these things take months and years and not days, and every day is a step forward to that goal, right? So just congratulate yourself every now and then and remind yourself that you are working for it and you're going to achieve it and you should be proud of that success, definitely. You're an experienced player. What is your opinion on my two mains, Demo and Blight? It's actually like stark contrast, right? Blight is extremely unforgiving to survivors, and I believe Demo is extremely forgiving. I think, not in a bad way, I'm not dissing Demo. I think Demo's an awesome killer, but he's very, very fair. Like, the counterplay, like his portals can be taken away from him. Good survivors will know when you're going to shred. Like, he's very, very fair. On the other hand, Blight, very oppressive. If played right, leaves barely any chances of survivors actually getting out the way. If a Blight is proficient enough, a survivor could play next to perfect and would still get hit. But I don't blame people for playing Blight. I would like to know, though, like, statistically, I wonder how many people play Blight because they actually like Blight or just because he's one of the strongest killers in the game. You bust your ass to give us the content and we love it. Appreciate you, Elder. That's very kind. As someone who never used to compliment myself enough and was self-harming up until recently, always allow yourself to enjoy your success. I'm doing okay now. It's very important to look after yourself in fear and remember, right, that there are people and outlets where you can go to look after yourselves and know that you're not alone. And that's another thing too, like just spreading those videos out recently about killer anxiety. That video wasn't made for people that don't suffer from it, okay? So obviously some people will see it and think, what the hell's killer anxiety? I don't know what that is. I don't suffer from that. Great, that's fine. Then it's not the video for you. That's absolutely fine. But so far from my own studies, there are a fucking massive amount of people that suffer from it and have no idea that they're even suffering from it. They don't even know it's a thing, and they don't even know, like, they genuinely believe that it's only them that feels like it. So I feel like we've just opened a portal, ironically Demogorgon portal. Happy demo noises, Jagan. But I feel like we've just, like, peered into a void where people have been and no one's been talking about it. And if they have, they've definitely not been talking about it enough. And Behavior are definitely not talking about it, bro. When the fuck? Behavior don't even ask killer questions through their surveys. It's always aimed at survivors. I'd die on a rock if Behavior came out tomorrow and said, oh, by the way, we're putting out a new survey. How many killers out there are hesitant to play killer these days? Does anything worry you? Are you a little bit anxious? Does anything make you dread playing the killer role? Oh my god, bro, we might actually get somewhere if they start asking these kind of questions. We might turn a leaf. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, again, like, people who suffer with mental health IRL, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with you. At the end of the day, it's difficult, but, like, it doesn't make you any less of a person. I always say anyway, bro, and I don't understand how you can fight this logic, but if you suffer with anxiety in general, if you suffer with mental health, you are already stronger than the common person. Because the common person still has a stressful time. Governments, taxes, jobs, stress, family, relationships, breakups, everything, bro. Like, the normal person still experiences all these things, right? But somebody that is suffering through depression or anxiety or whatever is still dealing with all of those things, but that as well on top of it, right? So you've got to really give yourself some credit sometimes and say, no, like, I might have some things that I suffer with, but I am actually a strong fucking person. Because I still have to fight this world like everybody else, and I'm still here. Give yourself a pat on the back. I think that's my example of helping people out with feeling, you know, a little bit low in themselves, because you're actually a lot stronger than you realize. I mean, Ghoul and I've been playing Blight a lot recently. In your opinion, who's more oppressive? Blight. Without a shadow of a doubt. Like, an experienced Blight will almost seem impossible with 4 slowdowns onto. Like, survivors will just break. Ghoul can get some more counterplay now, and he actually, you know, has a token loss when he breaks a pallet. He actually has to wait to use his power. Blight can still just casually break a pallet and have 5 rushes ready. Like, a really good Blight is a terror. And again, Max has said it too. Max is a goated killer player too. But it's fine, bro. Sometimes you feel like, you know, you just, sometimes it can form in the shape of, I want to play killer, but I don't really want to play killer. That can literally be killer anxiety. You know, it doesn't always just have to be, oh, I just don't feel like it. It's like, there could be subconscious, you know, reasons why you don't really want to play. Maybe you don't want to lock in that hard, because the killer role expects everything from you. It's a role that's very punishing, and it expects so much from you. So you've just got to, you know, and solo players, survivors don't carry the same burden as a killer does. You are in total charge of the entire pacing of the game. That responsibility is on your shoulders, and when you're doing bad, you know you're doing bad, and that can get in your head. Here's the thing, if you're doing slightly bad as a survivor, you've got shared responsibility. There's teammates still. Whether you're in a call with them or not, doesn't matter. You still know that you're part of a team. The killer just has to hold all of it in. Yeah, I've got to say, like, a proficient Blight, bro, is a very scary thing for even a good set of survivors to handle. Blight kind of edges out above Nurse too, by the way, because Nurse's mobility is not as good as Blight's. Blight can maintain incredible map pressure on almost every map in the game, and he doesn't have to tunnel, bro. Like, yes, you can still tunnel as Blight if you want to play in the most efficient way. But, like, he can get away with spreading pressure so easily. Nurse still has to sometimes commit to the 1v1, right? She relies more on aura. Blight's just a machine. I want to play killer, but there are bugs which drives me away from it. Exactly, and that's a whole other tin of beans, bro. Like, I've talked about that as well. It's not just killer anxiety, but it's a lot of disrespect and a lot of patience that have grown too thin over too long, right? There's a lot of people out there that will have a killer, and Vecna has a few bugs, but he's one of the better ones. He has bugs, but they're not, like, game-breaking. They're not the worst, but there's some killers out there that are just... They feel neglected, bro. Like, they're just sat there, and behavior aren't doing anything about it. And there'll be people that main those killers and they'll just get sick and tired of waiting, bro. Like, and they'll leave and they won't play. And it's like, I don't blame them in a way at all. Like, not everybody should just be expected to just go and play a new killer because their main killer is suffering. That's not good, bro. We're on an exodus of fucking laziness with behavior, man. They've got to pull their finger out their ass. Stop sniffing crack. Someone remind me to save this song. Let's go. What's that one, Inferior? I don't want to miss anybody's messages, so... I've won the lottery when it comes to poor mental health. Every time I walk out the door, I think I'll get attacked just for being gay. It's so exhausting forcing myself to ignore those thoughts. I understand that, man. I understand that. Well, don't worry, because the door's always open here, right? And it's about having the right connections and your own safe spaces where you feel safe, and that's totally valid. And that's exactly how I feel when I stream, you know. I like to have a welcoming community. The only people that ever get banned in here are the ones that come here to cause trouble or just want drama, right? And they get thrown out because we don't want any of that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Blight is more comfortable. I prefer playing Blight over Nurse. And I'm on keyboard and mouse. Is this the most noise that has ever been made above this? Spirit is one of those killers with the least amount of bugs, but she is very reliant on audio. She is extremely reliant, yeah. Playing Spirit with audio bugs is fucking hell, definitely. The noise bug? Oh, yeah. Gotta look out for each other, man. We're all human beings at the end of the day. You know? Like, should be just kind, bro. Like people don't like bullies in school. Like, why do people act like that when they grow up, you know? Like just be happy. Fuck stress. Stress kills you, man. DBD's down for you? What day is it? Oh, no, it's Sunday, isn't it? It's not a Tuesday, so... How long when you're done out chat session going for the next 3 to 5 hours more longer? Kevin. Because I've already done... Like I say, I don't usually play DBD on Sunday. It's almost always variety, so it's all like Resident Evil or something, so... Really, I should have ended stream after Resident Evil, but I wanted to come over and do something. I don't think I'll be live that much longer, chat, I'll be real. Maybe another hour. I'll probably go for 5 hours today. Which means I'll load up. But I'll be around for another hour at least. The next update is going to survivors killing killers. They're going to get Glocks. 2v8 killer is so ass. Why wait 30 seconds for a 10 sec? Oh yeah, no, for sure, bro. Like Survivor, it's so Survivor-sided. It is so Survivor-sided. I mean, look, if the killers start doing well, the gens speed up. It's chaos, isn't it? Stress does indeed shorten your lifespan. It does. It's easily overlooked, but it actually does kill you earlier. You missed my 2 messages. I won't type again. If you don't want me to refine it, it's okay. Just say it. Oh my God, joking there, Miku. Sorry, there is so much going on, and I do try. I do try my best. It really helps hearing you talk about this stuff. After I had a real hard time last year, even having an attempt at one point. It is really cool that people like you do comment on this stuff. It is really important, and it is not just talked enough. Thank you for sharing that, Miku. As someone who used to be addicted to multiple things and was on antidepressants after I got with my wife and started working on my self-image and self-love, I've never felt better than meeting you, Refined, and this beautiful community. It truly was a godsend to find. Hey, you. Yeah, you reading this. Remember that? You are a goated person. Exactly, Jacob. Exactly, Elder. Exactly, Miku. Thank you, guys. No, spread the peace and love, bro. That is home since I'm taking meds for depression and anxiety for a while now. Sorry I missed a few of these messages, guys. I am sorry. Sometimes when I am trying to think... I'll talk and I'll stare outwards and I'm just like trying to let it come out, right? So it doesn't just come out in like bits and pieces. But I do try my best to try and look. That was motivating. You're welcome, Rumble. You are a horse without the S. Thank you, Tori. Appreciate you. Let's go, Rumble. Fuck stress. You get the profile picture lit. Well, you get that from buying the whispered one, right? It's the cosmetic I'm wearing. So if you buy this cosmetic, the outfit, you get that. You get the profile picture. I tried to get into DBD in 21 with Nemi and had fun until I started throwing me against soul-crushing survivors around 40 hours in. I would just stare at the play button or queue up for a moment and back out. Still stick around because it's so much fun to watch. I appreciate you, Soko. It is difficult. It is. It is difficult. And generally, because killers are in charge of the pacing of the game, because it's supposed to be the power role, we are the most easily affected by balance changes, right? We will feel it before survivors will. So when things seem to get harder and the things start to favor survivors, take the pallet density update, for example. Killers knew about that immediately, bro. Like, yeah, survivors can run around with their windows of opportunity on and just drop as many pallets as they like. But the killer will realize, oh my god, there's another pallet there. There's a pallet there. Oh my god, wait, 3 pallets? Oh my god, 4? Killers will see these things. But isn't it convenient that behavior don't listen to the killers, even though they're the ones that see all of this shit? That's got to be on purpose. Oh shit, hang on. Oh my god, bro. I'm in a game now. I'm in a game and the chat... Refined nuts. Brave. Did he go around the outside? Oh, shit. Alright, sorry, I was lost in thought there, chat. I was proper lost in thought there. A little bit behind. Oh, nice. Good. I think I might need to lock in a little bit here, chat. We might just need to lock in a little bit. Making you want to play the game again? Hey, yo. Hello, Spacer. Oh shit, that's a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it? Balanced. Appreciate that. Thank you, Yon. I appreciate you. Was somebody running behind me? That they were, bro. Fuck. Why can't killers have client-side chase music? Oh, please. That would be cool. Client-side, yeah. I like that. Oh, this server just lagged, bro. I couldn't fly. Stop cooking me. Somebody round the back of there. Okay. Oh, shit. Good job. They're going for the save, so I'll hit this. A Kate just DC'd? Is that the one on the hook? No, it's not. What the fuck? Bro, the bot is actually kind of sandbagging me. Oh wait, no, this isn't the bot. Bro, my brain right now is fried. I think all that talk in the last match just kind of straight up blew my brain. Like, I'm thinking that the bot is next to me. Oh, shit. She's gonna go upstairs, isn't she? Activates balanced.
Join.
Oh my god. Fucking W key galore.
The dark. Curse.
Yeah, bro, nah, I'm not fucking with it at all. I know it's cool sitting there talking and everything, but I get myself so locked in the last game, and then I get into a new game and I'm just like fucked. Nothing beats taking a break from DBD, playing an offline game. I'm here harvesting corpses and crafting undead in Skyrim, having the time of my life. Let's go. It's like, yeah, everybody has bad days, man. Like, everybody has bad days sometimes, you know? That's also another thing, like, you rank up, like yeah, we're a P100, but that doesn't mean that you don't have a bad, you know, like a bad game every here and there, you know? Like, you have a bad day. You might be feeling a little bit out of it one day, you know, stuff like that. Like, shit can happen. Unlucky. These Kates are very good at just W keying, I will admit. They've always got a pallet. From Deep Rock Galactic, let's go. I'm just used to a GG well played. Oh yeah. And she's just gonna go for the window. Yeah. Get outplayed, bitch. Someone's here. Oh, they're going for the save, okay. Nuh-uh.
Arcane secrets.
Oh shit, your endurance is gone, girl. Do we just hold her here? She can't leave.
Many eyes.
Bro, all the way fucking around.
This one.
Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Back to the campfire for you, my lady. Yo, is it, how do I say your name, by the way? Is it Zana? Is the X like pronounced like a Z? Thank you for that follow, and I appreciate you sharing with us too. That's goated. Shake D's. Yo, Jagan with that, bro, that emote. I see that emote, bro, when I'm showering. Awesome, that's good. Thank you. I do try and get people's names right. I love creativity. It's just, I'd hate to pronounce it wrong and then be like, you know, fucking gaping hole. Chat, honestly, the sussy Vecna. That's refined in the shower. Like, why do you go back to hook? Because people are there. Oh, it's the bot, isn't it? Of course. Deep wound. Hello, Coffee. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Does she still have pallet in shack? Oh, she doesn't, does she? Decisions. She gone out the outside? Oh. I like playing at shack though. You're in the middle of your Dracula grind? Let's go. You fucked up there, missy. Oh, yeah, you got those spins and that. Oh. The Vecna grippers? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking, chat. Oh, you're alright there. Oh, it's the... fucking elbow. It's the bot again, isn't it? Oh, yeah. We love going against these guys, don't we? Fucking artificial bullshit. Oh, I wonder where it's gonna go. Oh, baby, that would have been beautiful. If only bots didn't know exactly what you were doing. Boring. Load up DBD and play against bots because survivors can't fucking deal with stress, bro. But the killer role is literal stress, so good luck playing killer. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Yeah, appreciate it.
Perhaps this will do.
Now I want to beat him to it.
Impossible geometry.
Where is it? I'm finding it, not you. It's my hatch. Ah, would you look at that? Oh, look at you. Yeah, look at you, little Rick Grimes. Yeah, you're all fucking on your hands and knees now, aren't you? Yeah, you little motherfucker, you. You little bitch. Sit down. Daddy's gonna skin you alive, Siggy. Oh, he DC'd anyway. Alright, GG's. Underground. Appreciate that follow. Thank you. Fart on him. The W key was strong with those. Well done. GG's, gamers. That perk felt kind of silly where you just trap a gen. Like, how does the killer interact with that? It's not unfair, just silly. Yeah. Oh, you mean Blast Mine? Is that what you're referring to, where you get flashbanged? Yeah. Bro, check me out, right? Like, don't get me wrong. When you're playing the survivor side, it's funny, right? It can be funny on one side. Hence, there's things that are funny on killer side that aren't on survivor. But when you see a multitude of different videos on short form content, YouTube shorts, TikTok shorts, whatever, and all it is multiple survivors consistently putting blast mites on a gen, and the killer doesn't know, and they just continually keep getting blinded, and then that gen is 99, so then as they get blinded for a 4th time, they go and finish the gen when they're blinded and stuck. And then, this is the funny part, then you caption it and go, power roll, by the way. How is it the power roll, bro? How is it the power roll? It's not power roll, it's the victim. I'm going to go take a little nap. Hope you have a nice end of stream, Refined. Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Miko. It's always a pleasure to have you as well. You know, you're always welcome here anytime. Blastmine will cook you if they haven't got Lightborn. Oh, yeah. Oh, ayo. Sable's getting a bit freaky right now, chat. Ayo, fuck. Who redeemed that? Shock. Man of culture. Your YouTube video popped up in my feed. Figured I might as well give you a follow on here as well. Appreciate that, Underground. Thank you so much for that. They call survivors bully squads, but people don't call killers bully killers. No, you just can't killers killer, chat. Like, that's toxic. Get banned, nerd. You're toxic. Yeah, the power roll. Take it easy, Miku. Look after yourself. Someone said feet. Someone talking about feet? Some quality YouTube content. Do you know what, chat? I actually low-key kind of need to fix that little bit of... I need to fix that timer, chat. I'm doing one game of words on stream, okay? Vibe, enjoy the tunes. One game. I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I just need to fix this. So I'm going to take the opportunity to do it right now. Right now, whilst it's on my mind. Killer is in a fucking, like, what words do I use, bro? I'll just fucking sit here and go whoa. I don't know, bro. Like, how do you explain it? Like, the killer role is abysmal shit. Like it's just not, like, okay, if all you've ever played from playing killer is Blight or Nurse or something, and you are fucking super proficient in them, maybe you'll be fine, you know, you'll be alright. But for like 95% of the rest of killers, it's like, behavior don't care about you. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But killers can't complain about it. The worst part about it too, right? Survivors, like survivor mains, when I talk about survivors, I'm primarily talking about survivor mains that bitch and moan a lot, right? So not all survivors. But, like, at the end of the day, as soon as you start complaining about these oppressive things that you have to deal with as a killer, they just say, well, you're bad if you tunnel, you're bad if you cam, like, you're just bad at the game, and it's like, it's the mockery of your role, and just the ineptitude of just the arrogance, man. Like, if you actually played killer, and not just a few games when you're in baby MMR, if you actually locked in on a killer and put a good few months into that killer, you would not be saying that a few months down the line. You just wouldn't be. Not unless you genuinely had no competitive, like, zero competitiveness inside your bones, right? And you just played every game casual as fuck. You did not care about the outcome. Fair enough. But there are a lot of people that rightfully so want to win when they play, and people like to win. They don't like to lose, and that's fair, right? People that don't mind either are fine. But, like, you know, this is what I'm trying to say. People want to win, and it's a PvP game, bro. It's a PvP game. It's a player versus player game. So, of course, people want to win. So, how can you get mad at them for wanting to win? It's double standards, bro. And then when fucking behavior come out and agree and say, oh, we want to introduce tunneling and slugging and camping and all these anti-things, it's like, it's basically telling these survivors that DC at anything and who don't offer anything for the game's health whatsoever, it just tells them that they were right. Max, massive respect, bro. Fuck, 1,000 bits right there, bro. Thank you so much, God. I appreciate you, Max. Goated. Thank you. Get some love in chat for Max, please. That's an enormous amount of bits. Appreciate that kindness. Thank you so much, Max, brother. I see you, bro. I hope you're doing well with things as well, man. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope life's treating you well. They will still DC. I've said this many times too, by the way. I said this, right? Hear my logic, right, chat? Hear my logic for 1 second. Right now, killers mainly tunnel because it's the most efficient way of playing. And who can blame people for trying to win in a PvP game, right? I know, crazy. It sounds ridiculous. But I said, if killers kicking a gen, not a lot of killers like to kick gens, and not a lot of killers actually have the mobility to get away with kicking loads of gens. So whatever reason, if you gave 100% regression from kicking a gen, right? If you kick, like if a gen were 99% progged and you kicked a gen and it went to 0, I know this is extreme, by the way. I'm not saying that this is actually something that should be added, but like killers would stop tunneling and they would just go for whoever because they'd just kick a gen and it'd be back to 0, right? So clearly, killers will only tunnel if they feel like that's the only thing they have against these like million pallets, these million second chances, these endurances, these base kit, these BTs, you name it, man. Like everything, right? So even if behavior genuinely created a complete new strategic, like a better way of playing the game that actually really, really rewarded the killer for not tunneling, blah, 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 right? And it actually was, on paper, better than tunneling. Do you want to know what the survivors would do, chat? Do you want to know what they would do? They wouldn't say, oh, yay, the killer's not tunneling anymore. Do you know what they do? Let's say the new strategy that behavior gave killers that's better than tunneling is called dribbling, right? Survivors will say, oh, this killer does his dribble. Oh, my fucking God, dribbling killer. Oh, and whatever the new thing is, they'll just bitch and moan about that, bro. So the problem will just go from tunneling to this new thing. They'll never be happy. They will never be happy. It doesn't matter what you do, they're going to be unhappy if you're winning because they're sore losers. Like, it doesn't matter how the killer kills you, you get mad. It's so stupid. It's a PvP game, bro. Like, this isn't a fucking this isn't a free plus game. Like, this isn't for some babies, right? This is a mature game full of loads of death and shit, right? It's for, like, primarily for adults. Of course, kids play it too, but whatever. Right, at the end of the day, it's a PvP game, right? And we're offering out so many handouts on a game that's 9.5 years old. It's nearly a decade old. And we're holding hands. Ricochet? Oh, is that like an anti-cheat? Breathing check. Thank you there, Tori. If people don't enjoy this game, they need to learn to get off and play something else. Exactly. So, oh, hello there, Smiley Ace. Good to see you. I've seen you in YouTube comments quite a bit. It's nice to see you. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, if you're loading up, DBD as Survivor, and as soon as you get outplayed or you go down within the first 20 seconds or something, if you then DC, well, number one, behavior shouldn't be supporting that kind of player because they don't care about the game. They don't care about throwing the lobby. They don't care about their teammates. They just throw the game, right? So why are we pandering to those players? Those players don't care. They don't care about the health of the game. They just want everything their way. I think that's the wrong target audience, if I'm being honest. Hello. Like, look at how many times, bro. Like, I've had some rough games. I've been taken down to the exit gates. Like, I've been pallet stunned 1,000 times. I've been flashlight blinded. I've been blast mined. I've been head-oned. All these different things. I carry on. Right? A survivor misses one dead hard DC. What is that? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, no, you mean ricocheting between two survivors. I think people also call it juggling. I know what you mean there. I do understand what you're talking about. So instead of tunneling one player, you focus two players, half of the team. Very silly to complain, but lazy survivors will complain. Exactly. Thank you for the hydrate, clone. I will have a hydrate right now. Yeah, exactly. It's way too much, man. Like, the gens already go fast enough in 2v8. We don't need to be then blinding killers. Like, it's a bit excessive, right? Like, it's not needed. Like, you don't need it. Like the wire trap, for example, is fine, but don't be, the wire trap I understand because it's chaos, isn't it? And you're not really coordinated at all. It's just a mosh pit of survivors and everything's going on. Like, wire trap, whatever. Blast mine, come on, man. Like, do the devs just genuinely enjoy treating killers like shit? Imagine if killer voices outweighed survivors and they demanded something insane like pallet vaulting being removed, so now it's just running entirely in circles. I know, man, I know. And hey, listen, right, the more they try and make it boring to go against, right, when it's just consistent second chances, endurance hits, BT, borrowed time, 30-second wall hacks, whatever we get to in the future, it doesn't matter, man. The more it gets like that, and the less freedom a killer has to play the game, and they have to play in this bland 2D way, you'll kill your game. You will. I'm not just one of those guys that streams this game and makes content for it. Oh, it's someone else saying the game's gonna... No, bro, you will kill it. Nobody likes to play like that. Who the fuck wants to play a game and go by these rules? Like, gaming is supposed to be fun. It's a PvP game. However you see fit to get the job done should be up to you. When you... Like I've said before, if you put rules and regulations in and restrictions on how people can play... You will turn them away from your game. Hello, Ferret. Like, we've talked about it many times, haven't we, guys, right? I've said the same thing. You can't do something to one side and not do something to the other. What is tunneling, chat? What is tunneling at the end of the day? It's playing efficiently, isn't it? It's playing efficiently. It's bringing it... And I tell you why it's efficient, too, because an ASIM is 4v1. As soon as you make it a 3v1, it's easier for the one to handle, right? That's just efficient. It's a PvP game, by the way. Holy shit, I know, right? It's a PvP game, player versus player. That means both sides want to win. And as soon as you start saying, you can't do that, if you do that, you're going to be punished. Oh, no, you can't do that neither. People are just going to be like, well, what the fuck's the point in playing the game then if I can't do this and I can't do that? How am I supposed to be the power role when I've got survivors beckoning me, teabagging me, dropping 15 pallets in my face that I'm forced to break because they're all god pallets? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to feel like the power role here? You don't understand your own game, let alone play it. Like, and it's a great game and I love it. I love it to death. I love putting time into DBD. But the outrage, man, I think is valid because it comes from a place of care and devs just do not do enough, in my opinion, to protect this game. And I think genuinely right now, the state of this game and the negligence from the devs, if there was genuine competition out there right now that could rival DBD, DBD would be at its fucking weakest right now, and the genuine threat of something taking over it would exist. They're so lucky that there's not another game that can genuinely compete with this game right now, because they'd be at their critical weakest right now. Thank you, Tori. I want Wesker to tunnel my booty. Take my Ouroboros. There's one game in the making that is currently in playtesting that I think could beat it. Oh, yes? Hello, Ferret. Every time I kick a Gen in TV, I fear for my life. People like to explore a game and forcing players to one playstyle will drive them away. Exactly, man. Like, if behavior get what they want, a killer will have to go and spread every single hook, right? That means you hook Survivor 1, then Survivor 2, then 3, then 4, and then you have to go after Survivor 1 again, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. And then, if the gens aren't all done, then you can try and kill them all, right? Oh, and by the way, you will have eaten every pallet on the map by the end of the game, right? But every game will be like that. And survivors will still BM you. What's the point? What's the point, then? What's the point, bro? You've crippled one side of the game. And it's like I said, hey, even if there's more survivors, in the population of players in Dead by Daylight, you can create as many money grabs as you like. You can make as many sable bikini outfits as you want, bro. But as soon as there's no players willing to play the game anymore, no killer players there, you can have as many cosmetics as you want, bro. Your game's dead. I was genuinely sad, just relating to the VHS comment. I actually liked VHS. I played that with Zafira. I actually liked it. I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't want it to die. I weren't one of those that was saying, oh, this is going to kill DBD. To be honest, bro, nothing's going to kill DBD unless it genuinely comes out and it's got some big It's got some... Here's the thing. A game can beat DBD, and it doesn't have to have as many licenses as it, right? Because that's usually a common argument. People say, to beat DBD, you need, like, all these licenses, right? But here's the thing. Not necessarily. If you can create a game... Take the Halloween game, for example, right? Just as an example. If you've got a game, another ASIM, that is addicting to play, right? Even if it is the one killer and so many maps and different stuff, right? But if it doesn't matter how many licenses are in it. If it's fun... If it rewards your time for playing, if it's addicting, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It will still take people away from DBD. It just needs to be good enough, and it needs to be maintained, and it needs to be looked after. But I liked VHS. I liked it. I wanted it to do well. It's nice. I would like some more options. Us gamers only benefit from having better games, right? We only benefit from having more better games. So, of course, I'm not like someone saying, oh, I want things to fail. I want the opposite, bro. Like, us gamers want to have the best we can, right? As the consumer. You're excited for the Halloween game, to be honest. It's basically going to be a Hitman with Myers. I think it could be fun. I actually think I might generally be quite afraid on that game. Texas Chainsaw Massacre and some of the other A-Sims could have made it if they hadn't been abandoned. Exactly, yeah. Some of them were really poorly handled. And I don't like how VHS ended it. Like, they had potential. That were a great game, but the devs even sunset that game. They wouldn't even leave it on the Steam for peer-to-peer or anything like that. They asked for a lot of money. And then before, I think just as it was still in beta or something like that, I can't remember now. It's a few years ago, but... Yeah, they dropped it, and it were a fun game, man. Like, it were unique. Yeah, it had similarities to DBD, but different music, different kind of maps, you know, cool characters. Like, it was nice. It's a shame that it had to die. Evolve. It still has a 60k plus Discord server. The publisher absolutely destroyed it. Such a shame when... It really is, isn't it? Because, like, us gamers, man, like, we would pay anything... Well, I say we wouldn't pay anything, right? But we would... I mean, the last game I got, chat, where I felt like every single pound of my money that I put into it was respected was Elden Ring, right? That's the last game I got that genuinely, like, I thought like I got more than what I paid for. I was like, holy shit, this game rewarded my time. Holy shit, I love this. It's amazing. The soundtrack, the gameplay, the mechanics, the story. Fucking... Wow. This one, money well spent. It's like, why can't we have more of that, man? Did y'all hear, by the way, that GTA 6 has been delayed? What were he called, the one that I mained? I played VHS a little bit, you know, before it died. I think he was called Deathwire or something. He was a robot. He was one of the later killers that were added, well, monsters. Is it Deathwire? I used to enjoy that. Ilphonic are making the game Gunner only a last minute investor that helped with advert. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Ilphonic, they're making it. Guns just, yeah, perfectly explained, basically. It is going to be handled differently. It looks very much like Friday the 13th, but I'm not going to lie, chat. I really enjoyed Friday the 13th. I liked it. I used to play the shit out of it. It was so memey. Sometimes I'd genuinely be scared, and then other times I'd be having a blast, bro. I'd be, like, literally laughing in hysterics because there'd be so much going on. They had voice chat too, by the way. I don't know if they'll add voice chat. Again, Ilphonic seemed to like voice chat. They had it in Friday the 13th. I don't know if they'll bring it to Halloween. I don't know. At least make it, if they do, at least make it toggable, right? Have an option, right? As long as you can choose yourself, you know, accessibility-wise. Do I want voices on? Do I want them off? That's up to you. I think then everybody's happy, right? Those that want to talk can talk. Those that don't want to hear and don't want to talk can just turn it off. There you go. Everybody wins. It don't matter. But, like, genuinely, bro, like some games, I would get a Jason that would be saying nothing. He'd be total silent, and I'd genuinely be, like, fucking weird, like, freaked out. I'd be like, oh, shit, bro, he's coming for me. Right? And then you get some that'd, like, say some weird shit, you know, kind of like an evil thing, they're, like, role-playing, and it's like, oh, boy, bro, this fucking Jason's serious. He's coming for my ass. And then there'd be other times I'd be stood in one of, like, the log cabins, and Jason would come to the window and be like, just stay there, don't move, I'm about to finish. And I'd be laughing my ass off, bro, like, what do you mean Jason Voorhees just told me to carry on standing there looking good because he's about to finish? Like, what the hell, bro? Like, it brought so much stupid shit. I got addicted to that game, man. I got so addicted. Felt like I was on 10. Oh, 10 at Christmas. 10 at Christmas when you got addicted to DBD, playing as well as I could still make my hand shake as much when I started recently. I'm only 75 hours in, but nothing's held that excitement for that long. Exactly. This is an amazing game, right? But it's been neglected by the people that run it, right? And that is the biggest. That's the tragedy. That is the tragedy. And a lot of games have failed in the past by not listening openly to their entire community. It's okay listening to some, but like I said before, when's the last time in any of the multiple surveys that Behaviour have released over the last year or so, how many times have they looked to killer players for their opinions and how they feel about the game? They haven't. They haven't, because they don't care, right? And if you did care, you would ask, right? And if you care about balance and treating all of your community the same, you would ask both. It wouldn't just be a survey asking survivors things. There would also be a section for killers too. Why isn't there? Why do you think? Why do you think there's not one? I think I know. Let me tickle your toes, Herbert the pervert. Bro, I'm surprised I didn't whip out the Herbert impression earlier when I was playing Resident Evil 5, because we had Chris. I could have gone, hey, Chris. Halloween is also going to be single player too, so that's very cool, even if the online dies. Exactly, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I like as well how they've said if you play the single player side of it, that unlocks more powers and cosmetics and other stuff, and like killing stuff, like that you can actually take into the live service too. I like that. That's an interesting way of doing it. I'm for that. My wife just sent me a Godzilla TikTok. She's learning. Hey, yo. Godzilla. Behaviour doesn't even play the game for real. Ayo, ma. They don't. Rudy, they don't, bro. They do. They do not. They do. No, I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. There's no way you could tell me that a dev has sat there, right, on the live stream and said, I don't know why people are being slugged a lot on the game. Oh, chat screaming pallets. I guess they like pallets. You just outed yourselves in fucking black and white, Behaviour. You do not play your own game. You do not. There is no shot you said that. But they did. They did say it. They did say it, chat. And what about us killer players, chat? Oh, do we know more than the devs? Actually, probably. Yeah, because we actually play the game, right? Oh, so the devs are baffled. They don't know why the game, Gideon Meat Plant, is the most slugged map. Oh, let me think. As a killer player. Wait, no, let me think from a dev's POV. I don't play my own game, so I'm not sure about that one, Chief. Oh, wait, now let's think about it from a killer player that actually plays your game. Okay, why do people get slugged a lot in the game? Oh, because there's 50,000 pallets, and every time they go down, they're likely to get downed on a pallet. And then if I insta-pick them, somebody will pallet stun me, so I can't insta-pick, so they end up getting slugged for longer. Oh, shit, there we go. Oh, shit. What's the difference? I play the game. Wow. Holy shit. Like, literally, put the devs on a live stream, right, on their own account, have everybody watching them, the entire community, get them in some normal matches, put them against people, right, that will pre-drop every single pallet from this pallet density update, right? Make sure that they play all the killers, right, to get a good example of who's shit and who's good, right? And just watch how many fucking times those devs' faces look like they're stressed, bro. It'd be so hilarious. Pallet after pallet after pallet after pallet after second chance after second chance after endurance after endurance. The list goes on. The list goes on. And at what point do they turn around and go, shit, bro? Like, yeah, I think we kind of fucked up, you know? Oh, bro, I'd pay money to see that. I'd start a new fucking account. I'd make a new Steam account and I'd P100 Vecna all over again if I saw them do that. Two days I played against people who pre-drop for the first time, and indeed, I don't want to play until this gets fixed. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. A lot of comp players do it too, right? But comp players are very good at knowing which pallets to pre-drop and which ones to greed, right? That's the difference. Casual players will just pre-drop anyway, right? Whether it's good or bad. Sometimes that's annoying. Sometimes they drop one that's quite weak. It doesn't really matter. That's usually the defining difference. Comp players know which ones to drop, know which ones to greed. But the problem is, a lot of players get rewarded for the most laziest of gameplay, right? So a survivor runs to a pallet, pre-drops it, right? And then waits to see what you're going to do. Do you break that pallet, or do you start circling it? Well, it don't matter, because if you start to circle it, they'll start circling it. Then they'll chain to another pallet, and then they'll drop that one. If you break it, they'll run to another one and pre-drop that one. And then if they see you break it again, they'll keep doing it. They will just keep doing it. They will keep running to every single pallet they can get close to, and they will drop it, whilst 3 other people are doing 3 different gens. And even if you kill that person and get them on a hook, you could be in a position where you've got 1 hook and 2 gens remaining. And then survivors want you to go and spread hooks, right? So you can't then get that person out, which, to be fair, at that point, the game is massively against you for winning. No, survivors want you to then go and hook survivor 2, 3, and 4, then go back after that first survivor. Bro, the game's over. The game's over. You've already lost. And that's not even taking into account decisive strike or dead hard or anything else that extends chase. The game is so fucking survivor-sided. And the worst part about it is, Behaviour are catering to these survivor mains now, right? When all they do is DC. They're in the height of the most powerful bias right now. Like, Survivor is so strong. They've got so many resources and perks that they can just slap on and switch their brains off. And it's like, bro, all they do is DC. No matter what you give them, they're never going to change. Comp players have a bunch of restrictions for perks and stuff. These survivors do not. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's insane, yeah. At least comp is balanced. I'll tell you the one thing that is banned in comp for Vecna, and that's his Eerie book, right? Granted, I can use Vecna just fine without it, thankfully. But, like, that's it. And also, survivors aren't allowed to unhook themselves in comp. There's so many restrictions, and that's because the normal game is so unbalanced. If you get a team, and 2 people have shoulder the burden, and all 4 of them have decisive strike, and some of them have sprint burst vigil, blah, 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 and we're going to live forever. Bro, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat, gamer. Like, because you need to be cracked out of your mind, and if you're playing anything B tier or below, you've automatically lost. Like, congratulations if you're very, very, very lucky and you play extraordinarily well, but you'd have to count on them actually making some mistakes to be able to get that game in your favor. That's bullshit, bro. I don't blame a single killer main out there that means anything B tier and below that doesn't want to go through that shit. Like, my heart genuinely feels for those people, man. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they're killers, but they're still human beings. And considering, and this is the last thing I'm saying about this part of this conversation, chat, considering Behaviour like to be inclusive and they like to represent a lot of people, that also tells me that they care about people's feelings, right? I think that's fair to say. That's the stance they like to portray, right? So why is it then that they are so okay with the individual being bullied by the 4? Just because they're a killer and they're playing the killer role does not mean they're not human. It is 1 person on their own, bro, against 4. And when 4 people gang up on 1 person, it don't feel nice, bro. And that's happening under your watch, Behaviour. You ought to grow a pair and look after your community some better and actually listen to them. Start doing your jobs correctly. You don't even deserve half the money you make from cosmetics anyway. Genuinely feel sorry for people that put their heart and soul into this game because they genuinely love it, they like it, and again, gaming is about escapism. You shouldn't be loading up a game and fearing the worst. That's bullshit, bro. That's a letdown by the fucking devs. Killers are evil, with quotes, yeah. Oh, bro, they didn't do themselves a favour, did they, on that presentation where they showed the skull merchant, the evil skull merchant, yeah. So that just basically says if you're a killer and you for whatever reason, slug somebody, you're evil. You're an evil person, bro. It's like survivors, man. Like, they'll sabotage my hooks and I'll slug them and then I'll go and punish them for it and I'll have 2 people downed and then I'll hook them. And in the endgame chat, they'll go, oh, arsehole, slugger. You took away my hooks. What do you want me to do? Carry them until they wiggle out and just give you it for free? Are you... What the fuck? Like, entitlement, bro. I agree, Smiley, yeah. Like, the kick gen meta was... Like, at least that's when we had a little bit more of a chance, you might look at it that way. It's crazy to think that the power role is honestly the under role. I get, like, yes, bro, I don't want survivors, you know, from a human being point of view, yes, I want survivors to enjoy themselves. When I go play Survivor, I want to enjoy myself, of course. But, like, at the end of the day... You can't unbalance the game to this extent. It's not even slightly unbalanced, bro. It's like, we're past that. It's ridiculously unbalanced. I had a pre-reworked Myers game with both his Eerie add-ons and got called a tunneler because they kept unhooking in front of me and just moried them. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. Believe it or not, chat, right? Believe it or not, I've got a wall of shame on my stream, right? Of people that have come into chat before. Ironically, this is a little bit of a special wall of shame, though, right? Because these are the people that have come in and said things to me after I've tried to 12 up people, right? That's why it's important, right? I haven't gone in tunneled. One of them, by the way, W Dan, people know that one, right? W Dan. Basically, the story behind that was, it was my final game of Vecna before I hit P100. And back when map offerings were a thing, I got sent by a team to Azrov's, right? I got sent to Azrov's. And I was playing my final game as Vecna before he was going to be a P100. And I said, fucking bring it, let's go. Right? And we got in there, and I spread hooks, and I was going nuts on them, right? I was really, really locked in. Played very fair. I shouldn't have played that fair, honestly, but I did. I played very fair. And a guy called Dan came into the stream afterwards, just because I won, and called me a cringe cunt. Just because I won. Even though they could see that I was just about to hit the P100 and be so happy about it. And it's like, just because they took me to the map they wanted to, and they got smashed, and they couldn't handle it. I'll bring it up now. These are all the people, by the way, that I spread hooks on. Didn't tunnel. I even had some, like Dark Thunder said, tunnel really, you that bad? No, bro. Hooking 5 people and then coming back for you is not tunneling. Yeah, it's that first time chat on the left. Dan, I don't fucking know. Cringe cunt. That's what I got called, and I'll never forget it, bro. And I said, Dan, because he was in chat, right? We never banned him, by the way. He could turn up tomorrow, chat. He could turn up in this stream tomorrow, right? I never banned him. I said, Dan, W Dan, I don't give a fuck. I've reached P100 and nothing spoiled in this moment. And I hit it, and we celebrated, and it was great. I never banned him. Bro, it's such a low blow, though, isn't it? Like, what does it matter to you how somebody is? How somebody chooses to be? How they are? Bro, have some respect. Just fucking treat people with some love and respect. Don't be enemies, bro. Like, if somebody comes to you and they ridicule you and they treat you like shit and they attack you, fine. Defend yourself. Be a better person than that, man. Like, some people, they'll say the most heinous things because they're jealous, because they're lazy, because they're not motivated, because they don't have any fucks to give. There's so many reasons. Like, why? Like, what the hell is going... Like, sometimes I feel sorry for them because, like, how bad is your life to feel like it's okay to try and bring other people down all the time? Like, what the hell's going on with you? You know? It is funny, though. It is funny. And I don't mind this, bro. Like, the top one's my favourite, by the way, chat. I'll throw another one at you. Eat my cock under my ass. That's the wildest fucking insult I've had in a while. I'm not going to lie. What's your favourite salt comment, Jake? I got so many threats for just winning as a killer. It's so sad that people... Oh, hang on. Ads, man. I'm so sorry. Sorry about the ads, guys. I do try and make them as less intrusive as possible to what Twitch can allow me to. That people take the game this serious and they go out of their way to insult someone else for the way they played. It's crazy. It is. I've had a streamer accuse me of cheating, tunneling, and exploiting. They escaped 3 people and the 1K was a bot. All I said was GG well played. I find it funny. Had another cuss me out on stream. No clue how people can do that on camera, no less. Exactly. It's crazy. I've been told to go find a freeway and make out with it. That's insane, man. People just throw these things around like it means nothing. No, you can't get mad. No, Survivor's valid, you know? And that's the unfortunate things too, man. Like, behavior clearly just listen to the majority, right? Well, without the minority, bro, you still don't have a game. You got to be very careful what you're doing right now, behavior, because you are not listening. And you will hurt your game. And it's easy to get complacent thinking, yeah, but we're Dead by Daylight. There's no other game like us. Yeah, but you can still run it to the ground, bro. You can still run it to the ground. Fire can spread. I love salt means I'm winning. Exactly, Max, exactly. It's a good mentality to have too. If people insult you, right, fuck them. at the end of the day. They're getting mad over it. Fuck them. Don't feel bad. I'm same way, Tori. I'm same way. Like, no disrespect. How people choose to run ads on their channels is completely up to them. But I've been in streams before where you get an ad every 5 or 10 minutes, and it's so annoying because it's like, bro, like, I literally can't, like, keep watching anything. And it's always at the most opportune moment, too, where I'm missing something. When people run them once an hour, I get that they're a little bit longer, but it's like, okay, now we don't have to fuck with them for an entire hour, right? And it's like, oh, there we go. It's done. And the problem is, I've been part of the problem as well, chat. I've been part of the problem. You know, it makes me feel sick, because, but it's like, you can't win and you can't, like, there's no way around it, right? My stance would be, until behavior start listening to killers and they take it seriously and they give a voice to killer players and they genuinely look out for that. Yeah, it might be one guy per fucking team, that one killer, but that's still a human being, right? And you should still care about them just as much as everybody else, as a company as well as humans, right? Don't come across all lovey-dovey to your entire community if you're going to exclude a third of them, right? At the end of the day, you've got to be responsible. You are responsible for your community. You're responsible for your game, and also you're responsible for your silence too, where you choose not to talk or listen. That's also a choice, and people see that. Bullshit. Don't get me wrong, chat. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. I totally get it, bro. Like, I've played Survivor before, and I've had, like, a fucking anonymous hillbilly, an anonymous blight, an anonymous whoever, right? And they come in, and they slug everybody, and they tunnel them, and they fuck them on the ground, right? To the point where you literally can't do anything. Granted, this happened more when I was less experienced in Survivor. And in the endgame chat, they'd just call you all the names under the sun. They're an arsehole, right? Okay, that's an arsehole, right? That is an arsehole. That's just somebody playing efficiently, being an arsehole about it, and being a dick at the end. I don't represent those killers, especially if it's like literally like it wasn't caused, right? It's like if survivors want to complain about those kind of people, fine, bro, because they're just being an arsehole anyway. But there is a difference between people doing that and then people that genuinely just like playing killer and sometimes feel the need to go into tunnel mode because guess what? If they don't, they might lose the game and they want to win. That doesn't make them the same as the other person that did it all toxically. It's not the same thing. I just hump if you teabag. I think that's fair game, bro. I think that's fair game. Do you know what, right? I've pallet stunned and head-oned a killer before, right? And I've beckoned them. I got a bit of adrenaline, right? And I thought, I'll give you some, right? I'll give you some, right? Because I thought it were banter at that point, the way the game were playing out. The killer were winning, by the way. It's not like it were the other way around. Anyway, they got me. I didn't give a fuck, bro. Like, I just thought it were funny. And they thought it were funny too in the end. It's like, fine. It's like, whatever, you know? A lot of it's done for you, right? So if you play Survivor, if you've got, like, again, every guide on YouTube will tell you, run windows of opportunity, run live, run finesse, run vigil, run decisive strike, right? It's all the same things. And it's just, as soon as you hear or see the killer, or you hear the terror radius, run to yellow, okay? Run to a pallet, pre-drop it. Okay, run to the next one, pre-drop it. And you can feel that. You can see that as a killer when you're playing, right? You can tell when someone's doing that. And you're like, the difference between two people right now is astonishing. As the killer, you're having to think 3 steps ahead. You're having to lock in. You're having to manage your killer power. You have to thinking tactically. Do you know what the survivor's doing? Brain switched off, music playing, run from yellow to yellow, drop pallet. And then when you get killed, right, complain. That's it. That's the fucking difference. And I've said it before, haven't I, chat? I have said this before. So when I first started playing a bit of Survivor, I sucked ass, right? As most people, I expect most people, when you're new to something, you're not exactly cracked at it, are you? Right? So I started playing Survivor. I couldn't loot for shit. I was going into the most weird places. I was doing nothing right at all. I just got fucking straight sent out. Obviously, the killer saw me as a weak link, and I got sent out. Did I used to get a little bit pissed about it? Yeah, of course I did, you know, because I couldn't see in the time. I didn't even know the game, right? I didn't understand things. So I would just be mad at dying. But the more I got tunneled, the more I took the initiative. Okay, I need to learn something here, right? I'm responsible for holding chase. If all these other survivors can do really well in chase, why can't I? Right? So I started to look into it. I looked at some survivor guide videos. I took initiative. That's the problem, because most people don't. The survivor mains just want it given to them for free. But I took the initiative. I went to YouTube. I practiced on my own. I got better. And I didn't beat myself up for losing sometimes. I even said GG to the killer, even if they came in and tunneled me out, right? And it got to the point where I'm like, oh shit, check spot, wait for the killer, see what they do. Don't just panic and run and vault, right? You're going to get hit. Wait, be calm, be patient, buy your time. Look, where's the killer coming from? Right, move here then. Okay, go there. Greed this pallet. This kind of killer, oh yeah, greed against him. Okay, greed, right, drop now. Just use your brain a tiny little bit, right? And then suddenly, the killer's struggling. Because in actual fact, if all survivors knew these basic things and actually cared to try and use them optimally, fucking hell, bro, kill rates would go down. Kill rates would genuinely go down. Kill rates go down, by the way, if people don't DC. Just because survivors are staying alive longer, more gens get done. It's all there. Thank you, Blanco. Perfect. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. There's so much. Thing is, bro, I'm not a drama channel. I'm not a react channel. I'm a gameplay first channel, right? I like entertaining. I like educating. I like having fun. I like having, showing some knowledge and time that I've invested into something, right? Again, like Vecna and stuff. I can't help myself, bro. Like, the devs are literally making it so that the best thing to talk about right now is their incompetence. Their genuine lazy approach to listening to all of their community, and the obvious bias on the surface of it all fucking breaks my soul. Glory to the MMR system. I'm about to say, what MMR, bro? Like, this MMR is scuffed. Do you know what? I've seen loads of posts. I'm glad it's not just me. I've got people putting fucking posts, right? I've seen these posts recently. These killer players have got 9,000 hours. They're getting put in lobbies, right, with 250-hour fucking Claudettes. Like, the fuck? It's like the MMR is so backwards. Like, you could literally go from a baby lobby to a 4-man stacked with, like, 4 fucking DSs. Like, pfft. It's insane. That's a shame, Max. That is a shame. I can't be turned away from it, man. I've got to be fucking resilient. I have to be. Like, I love this game, and I can see through that. I know it's just been let down, and the thoughts are not there fully with all their community. It's too easy to listen to the majority. You got to think about the other side, because the other side, actually, is responsible for giving all those survivors a game. Without a killer, you've no match to play, so very important that you don't let those voices go unheard too long. Do you like Xeno? I do like Xeno. I used to play a lot of Xeno. Xeno was fun. Can we get one more glorious match? Of course we can. Of course we can, gamers. I don't think we are ever going to run out of things to talk about with DBD at this moment in time, chat, because honestly, like, behavior are just making it far too easy. I do appreciate it, though, like, when you do have, like, a bit of a wild game, but sometimes it throws you off, right? You'll have 2 games back-to-back where, okay, you didn't really have to lock in. You just kind of, went through the motion. You got a 3K, 4K, okay. And then out of nowhere, it's not just, like, a steady step up, right? It's hell. It's the 4 fucking horsemen. It's the guys that have brought every meta on their side, and every single one of them is a juicer. And suddenly, you go from just casually enjoying some killer to, oh shit, why has my anal prolapsed? Anal prolapse, bro. Gone. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Max. I am, mate. I'm sorry about that. Especially that it's a good friend as well. It sucks, man. It sucks. They're doing more damage than they are anything else. In a quality of life year. I have to laugh at that. I have to laugh at that one, bro. Yeah, the quality of life year, yeah. The quality of fucking killers year. Oh my god, look at this. Let's see what happens, shall we? You're nasty. Hi there, everyone. I'm back from dinner. What have I lost? We've still been bitching, I'm not going to lie, but we are going to do another Vecna game. Hell yeah, Elder. My Billy games against good players often boiled down to, did I insta-down a survivor within the first gen pot? Pretty much. Pretty much. Fart on them. All I'm going to say, chat, if survivors say, look, we don't want to get on and get tunneled, we don't want to have to sweat, we don't have to want to do all this stuff, then killers should be given the same right too. Killers shouldn't have to go out their way to absolutely sweat if they just want a chance at winning. Especially if you're playing a weaker killer. It does give me great pleasure, though, to run over survivors, especially if they think they're cocky. Like, winning against a toxic killer is nowhere near as satisfying as beating a set of toxic survivors, bro. Like, that feeling is something else. Killers can only M1. Already. Well done, girl.
What tool to unravel them?
Ooh, we don't get that hit. That's surprising. Wait, what kind of name? Bro, these double pallets leading next to Shack are disgusting. Like, that should not exist. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. Double pallets next to Shack again. Bro, who the fuck comes in here? Like, are you vitamin deficient or something? What is that name, and why are you coming here just going crazy asking to be banned? Well done. Shall I DC too?
Brigands. To the skies.
Get fucking shit on, girl. I kind of didn't really have a main before Vecna. I dabbed a lot with like a little bit of Wesker, kind of most killers, and then I also started playing a little bit more Xeno. But then I kind of just straight locked in on Vecna, you know. It got a little bit too... it just got a little bit too tempting to keep on with Vecna. He's so much fun. Oh, would you look at that? Already somebody trailing me? Oh my god, another set of double pallets, bro. It's actually insane. The amount of pallets on this map. Is that a pebble? Are they just trying to, like, confuse me? Have to be right.
Impossible geometry.
Bro, like, double pallets near here. Double pallets at the other side of shack. They're everywhere. Actually kind of insane to think just how many there is. Okay. I'll take it for free. Bro, we're trying to get a TikTok clip on me there, bro. Lich couldn't find me. Oh, good spot.
Impossible geometry.
I have to admit that were a good dodge. Ah, into the head on again. Very nice. Okay. Oh, we made it. Thank you. He's selling? Wait, what am I selling? Feet pics? Who the fuck is this? Bro, look, the W key through the doubles into the next doubles. Damn. We've got to stay on her, bro. She's going to go for the vault. I don't make that, do I? No. Nice. It's the wrong Cheryl, though, but we'll take it. There's just so many of them. Pallet after pallet. What are you looking at? Your side's... You've got the easy roll, girl. Oh, it makes sense, yeah.
Perhaps this will beyond the fold.
Little sweats, bro. Trying to get me on head-on again as well. Fuck them. I'm just trying to keep them there, like... Plus, I know sometimes people will be like, Refined, break the pallet, but to be fair, if the survivors keep buying it and they think they're safe with that pallet there, they'll just keep hanging around, which to be fair has kind of helped me. Oh, he's coming. I'm cleaning pallets, bro. I'm not even bothered about you. Loads of wood. Alright. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, no. Do you wanna see her die? You can see it if you want. There you go. That's nice. Oh, she's not committing, chat. She likes to just stand at one side.
I wish to watch them.
Appreciate it, Cheryl. GG's, all that good stuff. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. By the power of fart, fly.
Sacrifice.
Oh, it's the pebble. That is pebble. Makes sense now. Damn. I wanted it. Appreciate it. All right. See, don't underestimate, chat, right? When I say before, especially when we were streaking, when we were doing our win streak, I had to be locked to the fucking man. To come from playing RE5 today to doing a bit of Vecna and stuff, I like already feel like out of it. What's that? Your fan incher? What? Get a load of IM? Are you good? Slowdowns do nothing if you don't win chase. Next. Bro, is this guy okay? Is this guy good? It did? What the fuck? Like he needs a doctor? He smoked crack? Bro, this, I think so. Bro, I love this. Look at this. Look at this, right? Look. Get a load of him. He got 4 slowdowns. Big whoop. Jesus. Slowdowns do nothing if you don't win chase. Oh, he left. Unbelievable. What the bro? Is that guy okay or something? What the fuck? Fucking AO lives up to the name though, the goober. I think he needs some of that, you know, bath stuff, bro, that you put in. Go and have a good soak, sir. Yeah? Clean the butthole, clean the balls, relax. Right, just get in the bath. Get in the tub. Shh. Inhale that steam, breathe. Prob size a kite. Probably got a point. Has to be, bro. He's tripping. He's just been going through hallucinations, right? He saw my spells and he were like, fucking hell, bro. Why can I can feel the music. I can see the taste. Yeah, it don't make sense, bro. I know, bro. You're high as fuck. You take it like a bitch, son. But no, good example, by the way, chat. Good example. I'm not playing up to scratch today, right? I can feel it in myself. I know we might have won and all. We haven't lost, have we? But at the end of the day, I can feel it, right? I know when I'm switched on and not. And I think that partly comes from when we streaked, right? Doing that 170 win streak. Okay, we didn't play a different game before we came to DBD. We just literally got on DBD. We were in that mindset. We were focused. And we just went, boom, right, we're sending it. We're doing it, right? We believed. Kind of a little bit more casual, I think, today. I think if I go over and play DBD again after a casual Sunday, I don't really want to, like, go crazy or anything. Definitely won't do any streaks or anything like that because, yeah, just different mindset. Different mindset. But we won. It was fun. Definitely high as fuck, though. You can light it up while playing Survivor. You can, man. You can. Just fucking lay back. Fucking blaze, bro. Office rocker. GG's, Max. Furtive chase being nerfed for tunneling is absolutely insane. I know, guys. Didn't you know, by the way, in Behavior's big dumb logic, right? In the anti-tunneling update, we're going to nuke and revert furtive chase that actively promotes not tunneling back to its old state. Okay. Fuck's sake. I got some things to do, but I'll be lurking till that end. Love you, Refined. Hope the rest of your day is amazing. Thank you, Max. That's extremely kind of you, my friend. And I'm hoping that you're well too, brother. I always like seeing you, Max. Beast of Prey wasn't touched. No. No. GG's brilliant. Well, I think we will be touching base there, chat. I said I'd go to 5 hours. I know we talked a lot. I want to say sorry, but at the same time, I don't, man. Like, I enjoyed that talk. I don't want every stream to just be, a complete bitch and whine about behavior. I certainly won't get into the habit of that. I think sometimes it's right. Sometimes people just want to offload and talk about all this shit. And I get that. And, if you feel comfortable sharing that here, then absolutely fine. I think, for the most part, I'm going to focus on having fun, because that's what we want to do. We don't want to constantly be negative. We've got DBD for that anyway. But what I'll do is I won't be live tomorrow, guys. I might be, I might not be. It's supposed to be my day off, and you know what? Like, I don't get many days off. I had yesterday off, and then if I have tomorrow off, I'll be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that will all be DBD. So I'll have to see. If you want to get a... Yo, Yunt, thank you so much. Appreciate that follow. If you do want to know if I'm going live or not, and you want a quick update, or you just want to join in, join my community, man. We've got a Discord, and it's amazing, right? And you're more than welcome. Loads of goats in there. Loads of people here today that hang out in there. I would really emphasize you guys to come on in there. It's a great place. It's a good place. You don't have to talk if you don't want. You can vibe. You get updates and stuff, but there are some really cool people in there. And, I'm in there too, so what? I'm kidding, bro. Like, feel free to do whatever you want, but you are more than welcome. It's !Discord. Thank you for doing that, Zafira. Killer request, by the way, we have, just before I end, chat, we do have a new command, right? It is called Killer Request, okay? This command explains there. 1 sub equals 1 killer request. 500 bits equals 1 killer request, or donations of £5 or more also count as a killer request. But please bear in mind that paid requests do take priority over channel point redeems. You can still use channel points, but just know if somebody does pay for one and then somebody has a channel point, I will have to prioritize the money first because they've been kind enough to do that, but I'll still get round. I will, of course, always still do it, just so that there is a system in place, because this is something I haven't done yet, and I would like to give people the option. And if Refined is streaking, when he reaches the break period, he will do the request again. So if I'm ever win streaking, chat, and you guys want to see me play Ghoul, for example, or Pyramid Head, or Trapper, if you'd like, right? If I'm ever win streaking, I'll let you know at what point I'll be taking a break on that stream, and then I'll do all those requests, of course. I am, Crowdy, yeah. I said I'd go for 5 hours. It's 5 hours 20. I do need to end because I've got some stuff I need to do. I need to have time to eat and stuff. I've only just got my sleeping pattern back, and it's a nightmare to get it, to keep it, so... Trapper to suffer. I don't like leaving, guys. I really don't. I love hanging out with you guys, even if sometimes we're just talking about things. I really appreciate those recent follows, by the way. Axonu, really appreciate you gamers. Appreciate all the love you've given me of recent times. I want to give you a quick update very quickly. Massive thank you again for spreading the love. Currently, about 2 weeks ago, I was saying we might actually beat our goal on YouTube of getting 4,000 subscribers before the year's out. I'd like to announce that 2 weeks after I said that, we're now on 4.57 thousand subscribers. So great deal of help. Amazing to see so many wonderful people. Again, a big call out. My heart goes out to you guys that support me on YouTube. Please, if you would, please come over to Twitch at some point. We'd love to have you here. I can engage with you a lot more. We can listen to some tunes. You can have a good vibe. We can play some games together. Just know that it's there. And if you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to as well. I really appreciate you gamers. Trust me, next time we go live, if I'm live tomorrow, I'll let you know in the Discord, so make sure you join. If I'm not, I will also let you know. But by absolute a guarantee, right, we will be live Tuesday, because that is our normal regular streaming day. We will be playing DBD, and we will be having a fucking good time, right? We will be having a good time. It's going to be a sexy time. You better be there, because guess what? It's going to get so slippery. Like slippery meat. You're not going to want to miss it. I am going to raid... Jazzles. I've never raided them before, but I've seen them on my page a lot of times. So let's go and raid Jazzles, shall we, chat? They are playing Survivor. They're very silly by the looks of things. That is an invalid username. My bad. All right. Fucking hell. Fucking botched ass wash streamer. I get with it one day, chat. I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Please go send some love out. Check them out, give them some love, drop some love. It's been an amazing experience hanging with you guys, and it's nice to know too that we have a corner of the internet, where we can be ourselves And you know, I'm a bit of a lunatic. I'm a bit of a Looney Tune, but that's fine, eh? All the best people are, right? Appreciate all of you. Thank you, Mercy. Appreciate you, Sky. It was lovely meeting you. Thank you, Clone. Appreciate you, Elder. Massive respect. Kevin, Ferret, Zana, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Zafira. Thank you as always. Ghosty, it's so lovely to meet you. I'm so happy to have you here. We'll have loads of fun time. Fee, thank you again, my friend. Crowny, let's go, baby. We're going to have loads of fun, okay? Tuesday's going to be a nice, fun day. Blanco, appreciate all you guys, everybody, all the follows, all the love, all the commitments. Max again. Appreciate you guys, okay? Peace and love.